Hey FlossTube, it's Leslie with Fat Cat Flossing. Welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys are off to a great Friday. Today is Friday, May 18th, 2018. I actually know the day today. Can you believe it? I know, that's unusual. But anyway, we're going to get started because I got all kinds of things to talk about and very little time to get it done because busy things to do, places to go, literally people to see. So anyway, welcome back to my channel. If you're returning, I appreciate you coming back to see more of the crazy. If you're new, stay tuned. The crazy is yet to come. Don't worry, we'll get there. But anyway, I appreciate you guys tuning in to watch. First thing, Maynia. I'm a little less manic than what I had originally planned. I had a new start every day through the 13th, which was, I think, Sunday. And then Monday, for some reason, my back was bothering me, and I have a hard time sitting upright for protected periods of time when my back is really on the warpath. So Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I got very little stitching done. I did get a little bit of reading done, and I'll talk about that in a minute. But not a whole lot of stitching got done the first part of the week. So my Maynia got kind of petered out for those 3 days. And then last night, when I actually did do a little bit of stitching, I wasn't really motivated to start something new. I guess I need the satisfaction of seeing, progression on a piece. So I worked on Sally Spencer, and I'll show you my progress on that in just a little bit. But anyway, my Maynia is kind of, I've still got other starts I'm going to do, but I missed 3 days. I'm no longer on track for everything. And here's my box of projects all kitted up and ready to go, but you'll see there are plenty still left in the box. Darn it. Oh well, like I said, I'm not going to sweat it. If I get them started, I get them started. If not, they're kitted up for when I'm ready to go, right? So anyway, let me first direct your attention to finally, 20 years after I started it, 18 years after I finished it, the Earth Gatherers is hanging up in my house, a completely FFO'd piece. Now, if you follow me on Facebook or Instagram, you're probably about ready to puke the Earth Gatherers because I have been very proactive about posting my progress on it. But it's just because I'm excited. That's my favorite thing I've ever stitched. I finished it in 2000, and there she is, all done. I've been hauling it, and I purchased the Joe Rensel mat at the same time that I bought the kit in 1998, I think. And I have hauled it around through, I think I counted 7 moves. I still am amazed I still had it. But anyway, mat was a little bit the worst to wear. It's got like a couple of scars on it. It's not perfect, but it's perfectly finished, and I don't care. And then the frame is a frame I found when we were out thrifting a few weeks ago. Excuse me 1 minute. Rosie, get down. Rosie, get down. Hey. She's not listening to me. They're not supposed to be on the buffet. Rosie, get down. There she goes. Okay. Anyway, I purchased the frame when we were out thrifting, and it was a very garish, bright, shiny gold color. But it was almost the right size. I had to trim about 3/8 of an inch off of the mat on either side, but top to bottom, it fit perfectly. So I got the mat trimmed down, and I painted the frame with a matte silver paint, and then antiqued it with a brownish wax, and I like it. And that little inner ring of color around there, I went through multiple iterations of what color, and I finally settled on kind of that rosy red color. My living room and dining room, and this is my dining room, are done in red, white, and blue. And I had purple on it because there was some purple in there, but I just decided that wasn't going to work in this room, and that's where I wanted to hang it so people could see it. So it's a rosy red color. But it's completely done. Yay! I gave my mother-in-law the Shepherd's Bush Mother's Heart piece on Mother's Day last Sunday, and she loved it, and it's hanging in her living room, so I am thrilled that she was happy with it. But that's my only FFO. I don't have any FOs. I'm sorry, excuse me. Rosie, hey, get down. Get down. 2 places in the whole house they're not supposed to be, the buffet and the bar. And she's on 1 of 2. Anyway, so no FOs. The only whip I worked on, well, I guess I worked on 2. I did like 1 leaf on Blackberry House, and it's not enough progress to show you, so I'm not going to show you that one. But I have been participating in the Sally Spencer SAL. And you can see my kitties have personalized my chart here. But anyway, this is Sally Spencer by Birds of a Feather. And I am really enjoying this piece, although I am amazed. Those letters, focus, come on, focus, you can do it. Focus. Oh, well. Anyway, those letters take an amazingly long time to do. I've been really, really surprised at how long they've taken. But anyway, I have made some progress. And here is my Sally Spencer. And last night I got that planter down here at the bottom done. Y'all, Lynette with Homesteading on the Home Front is completely done. Michelle, Bendy Stitchy, is about 90% done. Donna Ray has made a good start. Several other people have made good starts. I am woefully behind, but I am enjoying stitching on this, and I'm hoping to get a little bit more done on it this weekend. That may be my favorite thing that I've started for Maynia. I really like it. So last Friday, I did have a new start. This is Father Yule. I'm sorry for the glare. Father Yule from Shepherd's Bush. Boy, my phone does not want to focus close up today. And I'm doing the Santa Claus there with his sheep, because you know I like sheep. And I don't have a whole lot of start. I've got his staff, and then that's the beginning of his arm. I'm just not a real fast stitcher. I used to think I was. I was wrong. And I am much slower on the smaller count fabrics than I was on 28 count. Although it's worth it not having to use 2 threads. And he's on, I think, 32 or 36. I don't remember. But anyway. And then on Saturday, I started Sweetest Home from Country Cottage Needleworks. Because, you know, bees like bees. And it is not on the recommended, but it was the closest I could get at the time. And I've got the middle bee skep, about 30% done probably. And this is a 28 count. What is this? See if I wrote it down. It's a 28 count mint. There's the sticker. 28 count Witchelt mint green. So I really like that one too. That's probably going with me this weekend to be worked on because it's on a 28 count. And then my third start for this week is My Heart is True by Gail Bussi for Kreinik. This is one of the little Kreinik kits that came in like a, looks like a CD jewel box type thing. And I just think it's really pretty, and I love working with silk. Although, I took the silks, you know, they come, the Kreinik silks come in a little bundle, which is one, what you thinking, one little band around them. So, on Saturday or Sunday, whichever day I started this, before I started, I took them out of the bundle and looped them on these cards, marked them, and then went ahead and cut them to about a 12-inch length, which is a little shorter than what I usually use, but it just worked out for what I was doing. But let me tell you, Kreinik is one of the manufacturers that with these things ties a knot in the friggin' silk to secure it in the little bundle. which is one of my absolutely least favorite things in the entire flippin' world. If you intentionally tie a knot in embroidery silk, you should be tarred and feathered and run out of town on a rail. That's my story, and I'm sticking to it. Anyway, this is my start on it, and it's on a 40 count. It's a lakeside linen of some sort. And when she cut it, abbreviated it as VMR. I have no idea what that color is. It's a very pale blue-gray color. If you happen to know what that means, let me know. I could use the help. But anyway, I really do enjoy stitching on the 36 or 40 count. I do have to use my magnifier, especially on the 40. But I love the way the stitches look, and I like the coverage on it. So anyway, those were the only 3 starts I got this week. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, I laid around and was worthless. And then last night, I did stitch, but I worked on Sally Spencer because that was just what I wanted to work at. I'm sorry, I lost stitches. Anyway, I do have plans. We're going to be in the car for a total of probably 24 hours this weekend. I'll tell you about our trip in a minute because I'm actually excited about the trip. But my plans are, this is Honeybee Hill, and this is the one I'm going to be doing from Blackbird Designs. Now, I think I've got a 40 count for this. It's 35 count weeks straw. So I'm going to start this if I have time later today, and hope that it looks like I can work on it in the car. I'm not sure with the 35 count I'll be able to work on or not. But that's my plan, my start for later today, I hope. And then the other 2 I'm taking along to start are LizzieKate's A Little Mystery Sampler. And I have this is a 32 count Picture This Plus quartz. It's not, yeah, it's fairly true, I guess. So hopefully I can see the stitch on that in the car. And then I'm also taking Welcome Spring by Brenda Gervais. And I have a 32 count, I don't know what it is. This is mystery linen out of my stash. Actually, it's not linen, it's an even weave, but it's a 32 count cream color even weave, or kind of French vanilla, whatever. Anyway, that's what I'm taking to start Welcome Spring on. On the threads on all of these, I am using a combination of whatever fancy floss was called for. I have subbed in a fair number of my Victorian Motto threads, and if I didn't have either one of those that I thought would work, I used EMC. So I didn't purchase a whole lot more threads for most of these. I just kind of went with what I had. I don't have a whole lot of haul this week. I did get 2 charts from, oh man, I'm having an absolute brain spill. Doggone it. Teresa's best friend. Jen Stitch and Knitch. Getting old blows. My brain doesn't work so well. So I did get 2 charts from her. This is Plum Street Samplers. What is it called? Spring Delivery. I just love that. I think the colors in are so pretty. And I've got a piece of kind of banana yellow linen that I need to pull out of my stash and see if I think it'll work with the colors for this. It may be too bright, but it's very springy and pretty, and that pink and blue soft colors are right up my alley. And then the other thing I got was another Blackbird Designs Summer's Last Rose. And I think this is very pretty. I just really like that. I've become a huge Blackbird Designs fan. So that's my only haul, was those 2 charts from Jen. And boy, she got them here in a hurry. She's really great about that. Her and Julie both. Yesterday, I was actually fairly productive. I did like 6 loads of laundry because I had done bupkis the first part of the week. So there are 5 laundry baskets sitting around my living room waiting for me to fold clothes. Guess what I'll be doing while this uploads? Anyway, but the other thing I got done yesterday was I actually made some project bags. And I had another order for one of the lavender bird bags. This is one of my favorite bags, y'all. I love this material. I think the birds are so pretty, and again, I just love those soft colors. But anyway, I think the lady's name is Marlene, if I remember correctly. This is going in the mail as soon as I get done here. So it's going out to you today. You should have it early next week. And then I also got a llama bag made. And this one is promised, but I do have fabric to make a couple more of these if anybody's interested in a llama bag. And I also have more of the lavender bird fabric. And then this is the patriotic truck pattern. It's got the puppy on it on the back. And I have enough to make several more of these. Now, the last time I went to Joann's, I could not get more of this fabric. So it might be a different fabric on the top. And then the lining on this one is the red, white, and blue stripe, and that might be the contrast on the top if you wanted one of these. But I do have, I think, another yard and a half, so I can make probably 3 more of the patriotic truck bag if anybody's interested in one of those. If you are interested, you can email me, and I put all my contact information in the show notes. And then I have a page on Facebook called Fat Cat Flossing, and you can go there. You can message me via Facebook. However you want to get in touch, find me on Instagram. Also Fat Cat Flossing, and that'll be in the show notes. But just let me know. I'm happy to make you a project bag. They're $35 plus $4 for shipping, so a total of $39. Because my back was bothering me, I did not get the material cut out the early part of the week to have my mother-in-law do the embroidery that I was talking about last week. But I hope to get that done early next week and hopefully have them to show you late next week. I hope. God willing, and the creek don't rise again. But anyway, and then I have some other pretty material. I hope I get some more of these made. I've got a number of materials, and if you saw any of those that I showed earlier during this video that you like, some of those materials I can still get, some I can't. But just let me know if you're interested. And talking about project bags brings us to giveaway, 1,000 subscriber giveaway, which I'm supposed to be doing today. Y'all, I just forgot to do the number generator thing before I did this video. So what I will do is on probably Monday, well, we'll say early next week because I may be dead tired on Monday. But early next week, I will do a quickie and announce the winner for the 1,000 subscriber giveaway. It's going to include a project bag, at least one pattern, and maybe some other goodies, probably some other goodies stuffed in there too. On the project bag, you can specify which one you like, and I will make it to your order. As long as I'm, have the material or can get the material to make whichever one you want. Like I said, I know I have all 3 of these. I have a number of other bird and butterfly prints. I've got a couple of other patriotic prints. I've got some Christmas stuff. So if there's a particular one that you've seen that you like, or if you want to tell me what your preference for a particular one is, I can go buy you some fabric to make it out of. But just let me know, and I plan to do that drawing, like I said, early next week. Now, as to why I may be too tired on Monday to do it, I have a cat who's up in Cincinnati, Ohio. She's been there since December for stud. And the breeder whose house she's been at called me Wednesday frantically saying, "You've got to come get Velvy because she's going to have kittens any minute." Cats are pregnant for 65 days. I could have used a little more notice. Our agreement was that we would meet in Decatur, Illinois, which is about halfway between here and Cincy, and swap Velvy off when she was ready to come home. And I thought that we would have enough time to do that because the lady she's with is down in Decatur about once a month. But apparently she didn't figure out she was pregnant until early this week. and she took her in and did an x-ray and ultrasound. She's got 3 kittens, which is great news. They're all viable. They all had heartbeats on the ultrasound. But on the x-ray, you could see complete skeletons, which means that they're close to being due, because you really can't see skeletons well till at least 50 to 55 days. And, the more opacified they come from calcium deposition closer to the due date, the more you can see them. And apparently they showed up quite well. So why she would not... Anyway, the offshoot of this is I'm driving to Cincinnati tomorrow, Saturday, and driving home on Sunday. Almost a 12-hour drive. Really looking forward to that. But the great news is I talked to Stephanie of Pam and Steph, Just Keep Stitching. And when we go through Cincinnati, because she's actually in Dayton, so I have to go about an hour north of Cincinnati. So great news is we're going to meet. Briefly, because I have to be back on the road, because I got to get to their house, at a reasonable hour. But I get to meet Pam and Steph this weekend. Y'all, I'm excited about that. They're just such fun people. Looks like on TV. I'm excited, really excited to get to meet them. So not terribly excited about the 12 hours in the car Saturday and Sunday. I'm very lucky that my husband is going with me and we will split the driving instead of having to do it all myself. And y'all, say a little prayer she doesn't decide to kitten during the 12-hour drive coming home. I have a nice big crate that I'll put in the back seat, where I can get to her if necessary, to assist if necessary in that. But I'd prefer to get home for her to either have the kittens before I get there or for her to have the kittens once we're home, not having the kittens on the road. So you watch, that'll be what happens. But anyway, you also say a little prayer for my Velvy. She's a sweetheart. I'm glad she's coming home because I've missed her. She's my little equal opportunity suck up. She loves everybody. But anyway, more big kittens coming soon. My other kittens will be 7 weeks old on Sunday. Can you believe that they're that old already? They're so cute, y'all. I think that all 4 of them are spoken for. I'm just waiting to receive the deposit on the 4th one, which should probably happen this weekend. But they're doing great, and they are so cute, and I'll get another kitten video posted before too long. Thanks for all the kind comments. I'm glad y'all enjoy seeing them. I love watching them. That's why I get not a whole lot done, because I'm busy playing with babies. But anyway, that's all I got. Think good thoughts for my trip. Think good thoughts for no kittens until we get home. And I'll talk to y'all soon. I'll do that drawing early next week. Get in touch with you, and you can tell me what you want for a project bag. Bye, y'all. It was good to talk to you. I love chatting with you. I hope to talk to you again soon. Happy stitching, y'all. God bless. Bye-bye.